Sometimes rising to the new day is a challenge for us to harness our gratitude, to embrace an attitude of positivity and thankfulness. These times indeed might have challenged us in our waking moments to find the capacity to be grateful. Other mornings, isn't gratitude the abundant waterfall happening over our heart, just pouring out, or through the mind, in our mind's eyes, expressions with words, inner speak, that we tell ourselves how grateful we are just for the small things, just for every breath. If we've gone through a loss or an illness, or if we've just put into healthy perspective this great gift of life. Gratitude can be garnered, it can be nurtured, it can be lifted from the wells within. And gratitude can be expressed once we feel it, once we give expression to the thankfulness and how grateful we are. Since 1599, the Jewish Siddur, if there is the Siddur, there's not really, there are Siddurim that are printed around the globe, at least from the time we printed prayer books. From 1599, Modeh ani lefanecha, one line that we find at the very beginning of our Siddurim, has been in printed prayer books. At first, it was not exactly in the Siddur, in the typical set of prayers for Shacharit or for Mincha or for Mariv. There were such publications in Tzfat in the late 1500s, in the 16th century. There were publications of lists of prayers or small chapbooks that enlisted and outlined and even offered unique poetry for prayers that could fill a day. The first prayer of the day, said Rav Moshe ibn Machir of Tzfat in 1599, his first prayer of the day was, Modeh ani lefanecha, I am grateful before you, God. We offer in many Siddurim today, Moda ani, to recognize that both men and women are able to express this gratitude and should say this prayer according to the way that the Siddur kind of implies that there's this obligatory set of liturgies to pray. But this opportunity was granted to us because Rav Moshe ibn Machir included it in his small chapbook that listed what liturgy, what poetry one could invoke in order to give expression to gratitude or to muster a sense of gratitude, to stir the soul in order to fill the heart and fill the mind with being grateful. And so the line continues after, Modeh ani lefanecha, I am grateful before you, God. Melech chai v'kayam, the ruler of eternity. Shehechezarta bi nishmati b'chemla, that you, in great compassion, restored my soul to my body. Rabba emunatecha, your faithfulness is vast, is just glorious. This idea that the soul travels from the body to the upper reaches of heaven and there meets and encounters celestial beings to wash away the soul muck from yesterday and last night, that's already in the Zohar. But this one line of poetry has, since 1599, in lists of liturgy, been part of the way that we give expression to our gratitude, that we have this electricity flowing through us, this animation as human beings, this elegance in terms of life lived that we can achieve. And when we think about the potential to do so in our embodied selves, then we give expression to that with this line of poetry and use that in an overarching sense to create the gateway of gratitude that we need each day. Either the gateway of gratitude that we already have given some expression to beyond these words, even when we chant these words, or perhaps that we've yet to really harness and for which we use these words to stir our souls and inner selves. There are different tunes that I've heard throughout Jewish communities of our world. I'll offer you a few, and you can chant along either with Modeh, if you're using the male masculine form, or Modah, Ani, if you're using the feminine form. And I'm grateful to be able to share this with you. Modeh ani lifanecha melech chai v'kayam. Modeh ani lifanecha melech chai v'kayam. Shechezarta binishmati b'chemla rabba munatecha. Shechezarta binishmati b'chemla rabba emunatecha. You could continue that chant if you like. Modeh ani lifanecha melech chai v'kayam. Modeh ani lifanecha melech chai v'kayam. Just that first part. Modeh ani lifanecha. Those are the three Hebrew words that flow most easily from your lips. Another song that they use in Camp Ramah settings and that we've used with our students at Or Zarua is this. Modeh ani lefanecha melech chai v'kayam. Shechezarta binishmati b'chemla b'chemla rabba emunatecha. Rabba emunatecha. And here's another I heard in Israel for the first time. Modeh ani lefanecha melech chai v'kayam. Shechezarta binishmati b'chemla rabba emunatecha. Modeh ani lefanecha melech chai v'kayam. Shechezarta binishmati b'chemla rabba emunatecha. And sometimes when I'm just first rousing myself from sleep and starting my day and really want to focus in on this line of liturgy to do some accounting of my gratitude and to wake my gratitude up if I don't already have something that I can be thankful for, which I suggest to you as an exercise as you get out of bed, just to find one or another of life's small gems or great, great gifts that you can be grateful for and give expression to with this line of the prayer book. Sometimes I use this tune in order to really bring myself to that level. Modeh ani lefanecha melech chai v'kayam. Modeh ani lefanecha melech chai v'kayam. שהחזרת בי נשמתי בחמלה רבה אמונתך. שהחזרת בי נשמתי בחמלה רבה אמונתך. מודה אני לפניך מלך חי וקיים. מודה אני לפניך מלך חי וקיים. רבה אמונתך. I think it's telling that in our tradition, the first line of the Siddur, since that time, 1599, has been this line that can capture our gratitude or gorem davar, be a catalyst towards collecting our gratitude each morning, each day. And hopefully that can sustain us even when the well seems like it's running dry. Grateful for the opportunity to chant with you, to sing with you, to share this liturgy with you, and one day we'll chant it in person together. Shabbat Shalom, and may each day be filled with a Modeh Ani moment. Thank you, God, for this gift moment.